Hello, today we will be talking about managed job posting headers and footers. So this is the admin center page. As always, you can use the tool search to look for the page. And you can type something like header and footer, or you can use here the recruiting menu and pick this option here for now, manage job posting headers and footers. So the headers and footers are content that can be added to the bottom or to the top or to the bottom of a job description when the job is posting. It's something that it's candidate facing. So when a candidate is looking for jobs and a candidate opens a job, he will be able to see the header and footer. It normally contains information about the company and also some EEO practices can also be contained in the headers and footers templates. So really make sure that you take advantage of this as needed. So this is a page to configure the templates. As you can see, I have here the list of templates that are already available for me that I have already created, or I can also click here in the create new content button, and this will allow me to create a template from scratch. To edit one that I already have, so let's say the global one, I can just come here and then click in the edit button, and this will take me to the page where I'm able to edit this template that I already have. Or if for whatever reason I need to delete a template, I can also click here in the delete. Be careful because as you were able to see, there's no confirmation message. So as soon as we click in the delete button, the system will delete the header and footer template. So use that with caution. To create a new template, simply click here in create new content template. So this is where we are able to actually create a new header and footer template. So you would come here in the name, and you can type a name. And then in the locale, you would pick your language. I'm going to pick English US. In case you have multiple languages enabled, the leading practice is that the header and footer template is saved on a language by language basis rather than using this all languages option here. So using all languages can cause the header and footer to appear as a duplicate in the job requisition if the header and footer was also saved in the specific language. So always make sure that you save the template on a language by language basis and not using all language. So to give you an example, let's say that you had created this template in English US and you save it. And then you come here and you pick the all option here and then you save it again. Essentially what you just did is that you saved this template in English US twice because local all will also incorporate English US. However, you had already saved a template once with English US here as a local. So this will make that your template is going to appear as a duplicate in the job requisition page. So always make sure that you pick each language individually and then you save it instead of using this all locale option here. Here in the rules section, we are able to pick some values here and really create some rules for this. So what we can do here is really specify values for like division, department, location, and so on. And this will determine which template is going to be the recommended one when we are adding it to the requisition. So what happens is that these filter field values are going to be compared to the values stored in the same fields on the requisition. And then the best possible match will appear at the top of the list flagged as recommended. So let's say that you picked for division MC Automotive Engineering and then you save this header and footer template. And then on your job requisition, you pick for the division field the same value MC Automotive Engineering. So the system is going to recommend this header and footer to you because, again, you have selected this value for the division. So this is really useful if you have multiple templates, multiple header and footer templates in your instance, because easily the system, by taking a look at the rules here that were set up, the system can just propose, you can just recommend a template for you. So it is really just easier for the recruiting user when they are creating the job requisition. The recommended value will always appear. So if several header and footer templates equally match the requisition field values, the first item in the matching list will appear as the recommended one. And also you cannot disable this recommended feature. It will always be available for you. And then if we scroll down a little bit in the content section, this is where we can actually type in the content, the text for the header and footer. So let me just say, this is my content, this is my text header. Definitely use the formatting options that we have here at the top. And then let's say that you want to use the same internal header as the external header. You can just check the box here. Same as internal. And then this automatically copy paste the value here. And then same for the footer test. You can definitely type something completely different. It is normal that the internal and that the external content is different. However, it can definitely be the same. So feel free to use the same as internal checkbox here. And then again, make sure to use the formatting options. And when you are satisfied, click in the Save button. And this saved your template, and now this template is here and it is ready to be used by the recruiting users in the job requisition.